Hey guys, I hope you're doing great. I just wanted to um, do a little video and just say how much I miss you and that I'm excited that we can at least get back to somewhat of a normal, I don't know if that you can even say normal um, schedule or routine, but at least getting back into our curriculum. And we had 2 weeks of review. And now we are digging into our last unit of the year, and just wanted to say that this is so crazy these times right now, and I hope that you have lean into your family and appreciate the time that you have together. And so as we move forward, I will be posting each day our assignments and working on how we can try to interact a little bit more and see each other, and but that's to come. But don't worry, we're still ending with what I call my favorite unit of the year, and I feel it is so practical with what is going on around us right now. And our final unit is called In Time of War. And the essential question is, how does our response to conflict, what does that say about us? Like, holy cow, like there's conflict all around us right now with this coronavirus, right? And we're going to be getting into, we're going to be talking more about the Holocaust and about Hitler's youth and Anne Frank, and how Winston Churchill started this World War II period of trying to rally the United States. And so our very first story that we're going to start is Blood, Toil, Tears, and Sweat. And it is Winston Churchill's speech to the people. And it's very powerful. Then we're going to kind of go into our Anne Frank unit, which I'm glad that we're still going to be able to do that. It's going to look a little bit different, but I promise you I will try to make it as engaging and fun as possible. You will see that as we begin, today, and we move forward, things are going to be in smaller chunks. You guys have worked so hard all year, and now it's going to show. Our standards for this unit are very similar to what we have focused on in the past. We're just dealing now with more complex texts and complex issues, and we're applying those. And so think about, how do we behave during war? How did the troops and how did the United States behave during World War II? Well, we know that we were very hesitant, right? We discussed that in our social studies, and so we have that background knowledge. But in this dangerous, heightened period of war, people were making extreme decisions, sometimes reflecting the very best of human mankind, and sometimes the worst. So what do our responses to that say about them? Or now that we are in this conflict situation, how we are dealing with it, what does that say about us? So I want you to really think about that as we begin this unit. And we're going to explore brave, critical, illuminating choices that these people had to make in the midst of a major crisis and a major conflict. And what were the ramifications of their choices? So that is something that we're going to focus on. I know that you guys are just going to rally and you're going to rise to the occasion. And we're going to start today with a blast. And it's going to look a little different because we're not in our groups and we're not working together. But that doesn't mean that we're not there for each other and that we can't have a discussion. And so that is something we're going to try, and we're going to attempt to do a little discussion poll on our classroom page. But I just want you to think, like, okay, how can I apply what went on during World War II and during this time? How can that affect me today? Well, it can. So what should we be thinking about that? I think more than ever, you're going to be able to relate to these stories because, you know, we're supposed to be at home. We're not able to play freely with our friends. We're not able to go to the movies or go to the mall or thank goodness for video in our technology that we have today. I mean, we're so blessed. We are blessed in so many ways, and we can get outside where Anne Frank, they weren't able to go outside. They had to peek through their window and see the outdoors, but nobody could see them peek through that window. So, you know, there's a lot, even though things are not what we would choose of them right now, we have a lot to be thankful for. And so I hope that your families are staying healthy. And I know a lot of your parents are essential workers and they're working and they're in my thoughts and prayers, and that your family stays safe. And, you know, just please, we're going to do, like I said, the best that we can to interact with each other. And, you know, I am going to start, my office hours are from 8:30 to 12:30. So during that time, I will be able to answer any questions. If you do not do your work during that time, that is okay, because everybody's family is in a different situation. Some of you are watching your brothers and sisters while your parents are at work. And so, but one thing that I said, like in my email, I want you guys to establish a place. Where is your class time? Where is that going to be? For Braden and I, like, since he's doing his e-learning and I'm doing my instruction and checking in and all that stuff, we have a table, and he has part of it and I have part of it, and that's his school place. So if you have a desk, or if you have a space in your room, I just encourage you, don't just sit in your bed. That's not the best place. If it's on the floor by your bed, sure, that's fine. But just think about those places where your mind is going to work the best, okay? And establish a routine within your family. Have a discussion. Hey guys, when would be the best time for me to do my schoolwork? Because like I said, I know all of you guys are in different situations. So that's going to be really important for you guys to establish that routine. And so let's say you email me at 3:30 or 6 o'clock when you're working on something. I'll get to that in the morning. I promise it'll be the first thing that I do is respond to emails if it's out of that time frame. Okay. So anyway, I look forward to these next few weeks, being able to connect and coming together as we begin our unit on In Time of War. So, as we start, let's dig right into our blast, and I hope you guys have a great day.